Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Barry Chappell. I'm coming to you live from Hollywood, California, home of PrimeTime Shopping Network. And as a lot of you know, this first hour is internet only. In 59 minutes, I'm going to be on a couple dish channels and some other affiliates. So I really want to do something special for the first hour customers that say, you know what? I'm going to watch Barry on the computer. And later on, I have Lloyd Glover here with some amazing artwork. Have some amazing Alphonse Muchas, some Schofields. Got some amazing coins. But if there's any coin collectors out there, it's been a strange, good week for coin collecting. Yesterday, Heritage sold a 1927D. That I think it went for 4.9 million, 4.5 million. And then 2 days ago, they sold one of the finest known Topps Mickey Mantles for 14.6 million. So, and coins are doing really well. And I have some very tough dates in coins. And I'll tell you what, just to see if anybody's watching me, I'm going to the yellow box right here, Wilson. Do you know what's in the yellow box, Wilson? Are you brave, Wilson? Uh-oh. Ashley, have you seen what's in this yellow box?
Oh, yeah.
Huh? I should wear gloves for this, but Wilson, I don't know if you can come in close on the one in my hand. This is the 2016 Canadian Maple Leaf, and it was a masterpiece. First of all, you'll notice this is 4.9 silver.
Item number 2222.
Item number 2222. And if you see the 999 fine, you will see that this is a special year because right there, Wilson, there is a privy mark. Another maple leaf, very small, under the maple leaf. And this is a new design, and it was so low mintage. And what I am going to do, just to see who is watching. All right, now you stay, coin, stay. I am going to give a special deal on the 2016 1 ounce. It's not 10 ounce, Matt, it's just 1 ounce. I don't want anybody to think this is 10 ounce, it's 1 ounce. Yeah. 4.9 fine with a special privy mark. And I see people selling these for $79, Wilson. But it's not going to be $79, it's not going to be $69, it's not going to be $59, it's not going to be $49. And leave it up to the Canadians, Wilson. Do you know how many come in a roll? 25, where most people it's 20 coins in a roll, if I'm not mistaken. It's 25 coins in a Canadian roll. Anybody wants one this first hour, I'm going to get things going. What did I set the price at, Ashley? How?
You
No. $27.95. Everybody else wants $69.79. The year with the privy mark, with the little maple leaf under the big maple leaf. And I am going to show you what the privy mark is. All right. Right there, Wilson. See that? There's the big maple leaf. And underneath the big maple leaf is that little maple leaf. That's a special strike they did, and they pretty much tried to make these coins almost three-dimensional. Look at that. It's like a hologram coin. I mean, it is just stunning. And $27.95 if you want to buy, that's each. List is $69. I put these away in 2016. I only have 125 of them here. If you want to buy more than 5, give Ashley a call, and I'll give you a heck of a price on 5 or more. Of the Canadian 2016 with special privy mark. $27.95? That's pretty cheap. Move the pin. Yeah. I will move the pin. And, oh, ain't nothing like Canadian silver in your hand. That's what real wealth used to be and is. You know, for the longest time, folks, the silver to gold ratio was 18 to 1, between 16 to 18 to 1. You know what it is today, Wilson? 95.3 to 1. Silver is dirt cheap compared to gold. In other words, 1 ounce of gold will buy you 93 or 95.3 ounces of silver. That's so out of whack, it makes no sense. So if you ever wanted to buy silver, you were buying it at probably the cheapest time in the last decade relative to gold. And at $27.95, if you want to buy 5 or more, give Ashley a call. But Patty said start out with something cheap. It don't get any cheaper than that, Ashley. Patty, my bad. Keep mixing you two up. Price for 5 or more. Does Ashley, do you know the price, Ashley? And if somebody wants a tube of 25, a tube of 25, you want a tube of 25 coins, give us a call. But now, yeah, those are so cool, that privy mark. Camera 2. I've been on TV now 32, this is my 32nd year. And it was coins that brought me to the dance. And then, you know, I think in 2005, I switched to more art in 2006. But I'll tell you what, one of the best deals I can offer anybody, anywhere in coins, are rare date St. Gaudens, the $20 gold piece. And what I have set up is a 1914D and a 1914S from San Francisco. And I am selling them as a pair. They are both graded Mint State 6-2. MS60 means that PCGS can guarantee you that coin was never in circulation anywhere. MS61 is more of a guarantee. MS62 means they are darn certain that coin has never been in circulation. Now on your screen, you are looking at the 14D and 14S. Those are two far better dates. Now, a lot of people don't know that in 1914, in San Francisco, most of the coins struck, the gold coins, went down to South America. They went to Central America. They did, and when you talk about Denver minted 1914, from Denver, those were the coins that made their way through Colorado, through North Dakota, South Dakota, through the Midwest. And when you see two coins, like when you look at that 1914D, they only minted 453,000 coins. That's it. And out of the 453,000 coins, there are so few that are graded Mint State 60, 61 or 62. And there was only 1.4 million of the San Francisco, and most of those coins, if you find them today, they're in low grade. I only have 2 sets of these available. And I am going to give you a deal of a lifetime. All I can tell you is coins have been going up and up and up, and these are 2 rare, ultra rare, $20 St. Gaudens. $4,990 for the pair. Folks, those are 2 very, very, very rare coins. What I like so much about the 1914D and the 1914S, graded by Professional Coin Grading Services, guaranteed to be Mint State 62, far more than just guaranteed uncirculated. You don't have to do, the heavy lifting has been done. All you got to do is put these coins away. I think time will amaze you, especially the market we are in. I think coin prices are getting ready to go to the moon. All I need is a clip of Jackie Gleason saying to Alice, "To the moon, Alice." I only have 2 sets. I started with 5. I am down to the last 2 sets. They are stunning. Absolutely stunning. Look at those coins. Let's see. 108 years ago. Look at that. You can see the eyes, you can see the fingers of Miss Liberty holding the torch. Her other fingers on the olive branch. 5 of the maple leaves are gone. Thank you. And Matt, do you have that picture of the maple leaves? Because that is 5 and 8. So yeah, you know the if we switch back to the silver maple leaves, another 5. So Ashley, just doing my Jethro Bodine math, 5 and 8, we're talking probably 13, and another 5 gone there. 18 of them are gone. Folks, that is a stunning deal. Look at that.
Jim C. is calling to
Well, Jimmy Z, Mr. Zeiser, well, hello. I still have his picture he gave me. Oh, my goodness, a baseball player. I was looking at it today.
Yeah, who was it?
I can't remember. I was looking at it today.
Was it Babe Ruth?
No, it wasn't Babe Ruth. It was a St. Louis Cardinal. Oh, now you did it, Ashley. Look at that. Look at that. Look at.
Yep. How good I am.
Hey, you know what? Look at that. 4.9 fine. Look what happens. Look at that privy mark at 27.95 and a picture of my mother on the front. There you go. Anyway, and I just want to show you something else that I hope people are watching. This is a 3-piece set that I just got in, and where would you put this I have the rare of the rare of the rare. And Ash, I'm going to hand you the set.
Yes, sir.
Oh, this is beef tartare. David, you ever order beef tartare?
I've had it once, and I've had something worse. Chicken tartare.
Oh my goodness. For those of you that haven't eaten beef tartare, they say it's a delicacy. It's like, you got to be kidding me. It's raw meat with accent sauce, basically. Stuff I get in trouble eating as a kid. Now, Ashley, our Vanna White, has just set up on this easel right here. Don't let him fall. No, I'm joking. Look at this. I just got these. You talk about rare of the rare of the rare. Only one set in MS60, which is brilliant uncirculated, 1911, 1911D, and 1911S. Now you did it, Wilson. That is pretty cool. The way that coin's standing up there. I make a motion. It's up to you, Patty. Tonight, Ashley goes to the dungeon. Wilson gets a night off. What do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Now, take a look at that. You are talking about 3 of the lowest managed. The 1911 Denver Struck. And look how bold the D on the 1911 is. And then, I'm not even going to try and hide it. I'm walking in front of the camera. All right, so you come over to this 1911 D. Wilson, look how bold the D is. Trying to, there, you can see it. Right over the 9. Here, look at the S cement. The S, there are so few coins. A 1911D, a 1911P, and a 1911S. If you are interested in this set, it is a incredibly rare set. But what I want to do is grab my red book if I didn't already give it away. Ah, I got one. No, I don't. Do I have one here?
Yeah. I
And I got my big page read book. You know, it's like the Roy Clark big note guitar playing course. Did you ever take that? You remember Roy?
I'd like to be able to play like him.
Yeah. Yeah, there's one right there. Where do we go with?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, they're the same. What year?
This is you see.
Well, this one, just so you know how, and this is the 68, so this is 7 years old, but I just want to get the, now you did it again, Ashley. You keep knocking these coins down. All right, everybody knows Ashley didn't knock the coins down. Let me just go to the St. Gaudens because these are so low. All right, come on, commemoratives. My goodness. $845,000 is 846,500 is all the 1911 Ds they struck. 1911S only struck 775,750. The 1911P, they only struck 197,000. Can you imagine that, Patty? 197,250, 111 years ago. And to find a set of the 11D, P, and S, retail on a set like that at auction, oh my goodness, got to be $22,000 minimum for the whole set. But I got a special deal if you're interested. Yeah, retail for all three, $22,000. There we go. Yeah, 22,000 is the list. So Ashley, I only have one set. That's all I could get. There was a fight to get this one set. There was actually a second set. I didn't get it. But the other guy that got it has a black eye. No, he doesn't. But if they're out there, tell them this is so rare, it is scary rare. It's like scary. Did you go anywhere did you wear a costume for Halloween, Patty?
I did.
What'd you go as?
Last year, a construction worker that fell down.
A construction worker that fell down.
Yeah,
I always either go as the skipper from Gilligan's Island, or I used to all the time go as Peter Falk, Columbo. What does your customer say? Ashley, any interest in the 11Ds? DS&P. I'll give them a great deal this first hour. All right. And then nobody took the 14S and D yet? No, not yet. Okay. Yeah, I got Jiang's. I got a Michael Jordan autographed jersey. I have some Alphonse Mucha. You know what my zip code is, Wilson? You know what my zip code is? 2. I decided I'm going to make my own zip code up. You know, I mean, there goes CM, our mascot. Yeah. Yeah, we got the 19. All right. That is rarer than rare. And what I am going to do, yeah, that's a hell of a deal, heck of a deal, a biblical place. That is so rare. We had 5 sets, we're down to 2. 14D and 14S. That is as rare as they come. Then if you're interested in the 11D, S, and P, P is for Philadelphia, so they don't put a mint mark. It's Wago? Who said that? Yeah. All right. Now I want to show you something that seeing how, now this is just, not just, it's a 1927 P. It's a 1914 P in MS66. A 1927 D, big difference, because there's so few of them, just sold for $4.4 million. This is a 1927 P in 6.6. Superb gem, brilliant, uncirculated. And look at the reverse. I mean, of course, it's got the motto, "In God We Trust." Look at that gold color. That's when money was money. I mean, look at that. So yes, I have some 1927 St. Gaudens stay coin. I have a couple in MS66. And I got a couple in MS64. Call me up for prices. And who was your one caller? You're the one guy that you thought might want the 11 DNS? What? Oh, okay. Well. Do you think, hey, Matt, how many people are watching me on the internet? Do that again. Yeah, can you name them all, Wilson? In alphabetical order? Wilson, do you know how many people live in China? A guess? 3 billion? You think you're right? Can you name 2 of them? Yes. Yes. Okay. I doubt this is the right time, but I was so surprised by this. This is really rare, and I should have sold it years ago. This was the 1989 World Series, Oakland versus the San Francisco Giants. And this is the World Series that everybody was in the stadium, and right before about 10, 15 minutes before the first pitch, there was an earthquake. And the game was canceled. People went running out of the stadium. I would doubt there are 20 of these in the world, where somebody went up to the post office at Giants Stadium and actually got a postcard and had it stamped World Series Game 3, October 17th, with a time stamp and everything. If somebody's interested in this, you can have it for $2,500. Very rare. All right, Ashley. Ashley, camera 2. I have a tray here with different date circulated Morgan dollars. Like this is an 1892 from Philadelphia. You know, probably good to fine. You know, you're going to flip it over, you're not going to see a mint mark because it's from Philadelphia. But still 1892. I have, oh, look at this. Nice hue to this coin. 1896. Yeah, it's maybe fine to very fine. A little bit of toning. Some nice toning on the back. I got dates from 1878, 1879, 1880, 1881, 1884. Philadelphia. That can be a rare, low grade, not really. Ashley, here's what I want to do. Camera 2. I will pick out, there's probably 250, 300 coins here. I will pick out the 10 nicest and sell them to somebody. You'll get 10 very good, fine condition, 10 different dates, and I will do it for $429. Only one color. Well, if two people want it. Well, no, but yeah, I'm gonna pick these. I'm gonna, what they call, don't tell Jack, I'm cherry picking these. This is definitely, oh my goodness, 1870, 1881. Ooh, look at that toning. I am going to cherry pick 10 of them. Yeah, but they got to get online. They got to say, yes, Barry, I want 10 very good, fine Morgan dollars, and I will hand pick them for you. Look at this one, Wilson. I mean, I ain't wasting time. Look at that one. But they got to call up if they want 10. Yes, I have art. What did they? Oh, no, it's all right. They got to call. If they call, I will hand pick them some coins. They need to call. They need to call. Tell me what you guys want in the world of coins. MS66 1927 St. Gaudens. Oh, I got Alphonse Mucha. I have a Royo here. I have a Magic Johnson signed Zach's original. I have some of the coolest Michael Schofields. I have all kinds of art, got all kinds of coins. nobody took the 1914 S&D. All right. Only have 2 sets left. Here's what I'm going to do. Is anybody calling in on that? Because that is so rare, folks. Those are exactly, without a doubt, the type of coins are going to go make a moonshot in my humble. It's only my opinion. But we got some serious inflation issues coming that I don't think people are used to, and rare coins, I believe, are going to do very, very well.
Any panda coins?
Any panda coins? Let me think. No. I'm going to get some. Tell you what, I want to entice somebody. Hi, Barry Chappell here. What would you do? I was going to say if somebody wants that 14S and 14D, I will throw something else into it. I'm thinking about some Morgan silver dollars, maybe a few Canadians with the privy. Look, I had 5 sets to start with. I'm down to 2. And where are those 2 coins? Do you have Vanna white hands? Can you go?
Can I go grab them?
No, they're on a turntable. You just got to.
You ready?
Yes. Is that your Vanna white hands? Not on you. You were doing well.
What was I doing? I can't see my.
Well, you can't, but you got to improvise. Like George Costanza, be a hand model. Now, and Matt, could you put the price up? $4,990. We started with 5. I'm down to 2 sets. I'm on. And here's what I'm going to do. The first person that calls up and says, yes, Barry, I want that 14D and 14S. Start with 5 sets. I'm down to the last 2. You're going to get them for $4,990, but I am going to throw in, I am going to hand pick you 10 circulated Morgan dollars. First person that calls up says, yes, Barry, I want one of the last 2 sets. We started with 5. That is so, I shouldn't have to do this, David. This is so uber rare. 453,000 is all they minted of the 14D. And so after you're selling a roll of 25, leave it up to the Canadians. You're a Canadian.
Absolutely.
You know, everywhere else in the world, thank you, a roll of 25 is gone. In America, we put 20 in a roll. Ashley, you keep knocking the coins over, Ashley. Yes. folks. I don't know what else to say about the 14D and 14S. 453,000, guaranteed by professional coin grading company that they're to be MS62. 457,000, 453,000 ever minted of the 14D. The 14S's, most of them traveled down to Central America, and to find them in that condition is absolutely unheard of. And not only am I going to sell it to you at $4,990, I'm going to pick something else to put in there, and I just think it's one heck of a deal. On the MS66s, I have two 1927 and MS66, and they are just stunning coins, Wilson. Look at that right there. Look at that. So few bag marks. You know, when PCGS does it, they have, when they get to the final round, they have 3 graders, and they go with the lowest consensus grade. So in other words, someone might have said this should have been a 6-7. I always pick coins that I think should be 6-7s. Look at the reverse. Look at that. The sun rising on a new country. In God we trust. If you're interested in the 1927 and MS66, give me a call. This 1927 and 6.4 is so undergraded, Wilson. Look at that coin. Why that's not a 6.5, I do not know. Look at that. It looks stunning. If you want a 1927 and brilliant uncirculated, look at that. That is just a stunning coin. Give us a call. Ashley's got the price. Ashley, what do I sell the 27 and 6.4 for? That is a gorgeous coin. So you should, yeah, they should. Look at that right there. What did I sell these for, Ashley? 2,500? Wow, on a 6.4 in this market. And what do I sell the 6.6s for? They're not staying tonight. $850 on the MS66. And pay. Live from Hollywood, California, the city of high hopes and broken dreams. Yeah, look at Wilson there. Wilson, you came here to find your fame and fortune as a famous Shakespearean actor. Didn't work out for you. But you tried hard, Wilson. How you ended up walking the streets in high heel shoes late at night? Necessity, or did you do that because it pays well? Both. Now, I have some rare coins here, some low-grade Morgans. Oh, I know what I got. Do you think it's time for an auction, Ashley?
I do.
Okay. There you did it again, Ashley. You keep knocking my coins over. All right. I am going to move these out of the way for a second. I have an auction of some Morgan dollars. All right, let me not mix up my 11D, P, and S. They go right there. There's my high relief and 6. All right, here's what I'm going to do. Call in. You get all these, all 6 coins for one money. Here's the first year they minted a Morgan dollar, 1878. You see all the flash? Usually you can tell from the back that that's a San Francisco mint. And it is 1878S, graded MS63. Here is a rarer coin. In 1878, reverse of 79. Ooh, look at that back. See that coin right there, Ashley?
I do. I see it.
She's beautiful.
Oh, gorgeous.
No, beautiful. This is a 1903.
1903.
This is a tougher date. Stay coin. We got to work out a better system where there's, here is a 1921, the last year of Morgan dollars. Just got to make sure, is that a 21P? Yes.
There goes CM.
Stay. Start at 0. $40 increments. Oh, look at that. An 18, oh, this is, she's beautiful. Look at this. It's already encapsulated. Look at that. 1878 S. Is that an S or a P?
It's a.
That's a P. There's a beautifully struck 1878. Unless my eyes are playing tricks on me. Look at that.
Do your eyes play tricks on you?
All the time, Ashley. Oh. Oh my goodness. Look at this coin.
Look at it.
If you want to see a deep mirror proof like, look at that. I shaved off of this coin. Look at that. I mean, really, I use this to shave with. See my reflection.
I see it.
Look at that. Are they seeing that, Wilson?
Yep, they're seeing it. Oh, sorry.
Oh, yeah. You know what you're supposed to say now, Wilson? You were just blinded by the lights. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here are the 6 coins. Start at 0.
Is it for all of them?
I'm auctioning all at once.
All at once? Okay,
Yeah, $40 increments. We have $80 now.
verifying.
Yeah, that one. That's me. That cost me
What are the increments?
$40.
What are the $40?
We're at 80. I got to tell you that one, 1903. We got 80 already. What's the item number? 2223. Don't make me tell that joke, Patty. 120. Operator, could you please dial twee for me? I'm not going to tell that joke. Where are we at?
We're at 120.
120. I couldn't buy these coins. Look at that annex coin, the one in the white holder. Yeah, the second coin. That is an 1878 reverse of 79, which means when you turn this over, you are going to see the bold breast, not a flat breast. Look at that. I paid like $340 for this one coin. A long time ago, I had to make a presentation on the different 1878s. 200 has been bid. Look at this. This is the first year ever issued, 1878. Got a little bit of Auburn toning. Not much, but just a little bit.
You are not registered with us?
All right.
Okay, what would you like to do, sir?
We're at 200 looking.
Fine. Okay, let me get our conversation because you gotta be registered. Okay, right now it's at 200. You wanna do 240? They're fine.
That one coin.
Okay, 300.
300 has been bid. Is Alan Funk still alive?
No,
No?
no.
So he's not going to jump out and go, "Hi, Barry, you're on candid camera."
Sherwood Kirby.
They're fine.
We're at 300.
340.
340 has been bid.
They're fine. Are you registered, sir?
We're at 340.
Okay, hold on. 380. Right now it's at
380 has been bid.
They're fine.
We're at 380.
You're supposed to be registered right now.
Kiki, what'd you do with your son?
I walked him down.
Oh, you walked him down.
Yeah.
What'd you put him on a bus?
Yeah. On an Uber.
Or no, you did. That's cruel, David. She took her down there and said you could hitch your way home. All right, where are we at?
She has it at 380.
We're at 380. 380. Going once. Fortunately, it's encapsulated. I gotta. There we go. 380 going once. This is cheap. 380.
They're fine.
We are verifying. Hang on. We're at 380. Kiki, you didn't buy a new pair of pants after I gave you that $1? Well, have you noticed? They're all ripped.
Oh, you pay extra for that.
Yeah. 380 going once, 380 going twice. Fair and final warning. All in, all said, sold. That is gone. All right. Now, let's see, I got 4 minutes till Dish joins us. Tell you what I am going to do. I got something. What did I do with it? Here's what I'm going to do. All right. 1. Hang on. 2. 3. Give me one more second. Let me find one. I can do better than that. Hang on. Yeah, take those plus the other, that one,
Oh, thank you.
and the other 2 in the box. 3 there. All right. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1879 S. All right. Here are 5 circulated 1897. Ooh, 1885 P. This one's got some flash to it. I know it's circulated. 1881 P. And an 1892? No, 1882. Oh, all right. Here are 5. There are 5 circulated, very good to fine. Those 5 right there, first collar for all 5, $229. 5 circulated but hand-picked out of a box I have here. 5 circulated Morgan dollars. What did I say the price would be, Patty? $229 for all 5. 2 minutes and I am joined by Dish. Yeah, 5 circulated Morgan dollars, $229. You got a nice array of dates there on the 5 that you're saying. Yeah. Are you sure it's called live streaming or live screaming?
Could be live screaming.
Yeah.
Like ice cream.
Yeah. When I was a little kid, David, I had trouble with my R's. In 4th grade, 3rd grade, they sent me a special little class. Hello! Are we on Dish now? Camera 2. Hello, Dish Network. Barry Chappell coming to you live from Hollywood, California. We got a great show. We got some very, very, very rare coins. I have my artist friend, one of the all-time greats, David Lloyd Glover, here tonight. I have from Alphonse Mucha, Michael Schofield's. I got rare coins. I have the first time ever in the world of coins, a 1911S, a 1911D, and a 1911P, all graded MS63 by PCGS. I got some amazing coins, Dish viewers, so thank you for joining in. And I don't know how many of these, I was showing this right here. I was on an hour where, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. All right, yeah, I don't know. How many of these did I sell? I don't know. I want to make sure. This is the 2016 Canadian Maple Leaf right here with a special privy mark. This is high-tech menning. Look at that. Now you see the big Canadian maple leaf there, but right underneath the maple leaf, you see a maple leaf putting up right there. So you have the maple leaf, and then, Ashley, where's my pin? She's a pin stealer. Do you see the stem of the leaf? You'll see another maple leaf right there. That's the privy mark. And this is 4.9 silver in 2016. It is absolutely, look at that. Now you turn over, show a picture of my mama. No, that's the queen. Now, folks, this is so cool. And they come in, look at that. And what I am doing here, if you want to buy just one, what was the price for one, Ashley? What was the price for one BU 2016? 4 9s with the privy mark. Patty, what was I selling? Oh, $27.95. And if you want 5 or more, we got a special price. Call us for 5 or more. And I have, I believe, 2 more rolls of 25. Those Canadians, they put 25 in a roll. So yes, call me. $27.95. Boy, I'll tell you, the world's going crazy. Going to a biblical place in a handbasket. You know what I'm talking about, Wilson? Are you picking up what I'm putting down? David, are you picking up what I'm putting down? It's going to a biblical place in a handbasket. And I'll tell you, if you haven't seen, coins are doing great. A 1927D from the Simpson collection sold 2 days ago for $4.9 million. A few days before that, a 1955 Topps card sold for $14.6 million. Yeah, call me if you want some Canadian silver, $4.95. And I'm just going to slowly move over here. I want to show you this. Look how good the menning is. Look at that, 4.9 fine. with a special privity mark, but they put 9999 fine silver. And most of that silver was obviously mined in Canada. I know the U.S., they got to make sure the silver comes from the U.S. They used to. Yeah, $27.95 if you want 5 or more. I got a better price. And if you want a tube of 25, I'm down to just 3 or 4 tubes. Call.
And then we'll put the order in, okay? Are you watching on Dish Direct? I'm sorry.
Yes, I have Alphonse Muchas tonight. I have Michael Schofield. I have David Lloyd Glover coming up in a little bit. Yes. I'm not going to take the heat, Ashley. I'm going to tell Jack on you. Matt, any problems with the pricing? It's not me. It's not David Lloyd here. It's not Kiki. It's not Kiki's son, who our mascot CM. Yeah, it is. Matt, you're gonna tell him. I'm thinking. I'm narking on Ashley. Do you understand? It's Ashley's fault. I have witnesses. All right. Yeah, we just sold 5 more of those. What's that? You can't. Now, I am walking over here slowly, like Bigfoot. No, I'm trying to get, do we take those 2 coins or are they still over there? Yes. Folks, what you are looking at right now is so important. I started with 5 sets. I'm down to 2. This is a 1914D for Denver. You can see the big D right between the 9 and the 1 in the date. The other one is a 1914S, meaning it was minted in San Francisco. These coins are 108 years old. They were graded by PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Services. Yes. Yeah. Another roll of 25. I hope I got enough. If I don't, whose fault is it, Wilson? Ashley's. Yes. We're learning here, yes. Now, the 1914D, they only minted 453,000 coins. The 1914S, they only minted 1.4 million. Some of the other years, there's 20 and 22 and 24 million. So you're talking about the 14D, only 453,000. Those are guaranteed by PCGS to grade MS62. The problem is most of the 1914S's ended up in South America, Central America. The D's went to the Midwest, and to find 2 coins to grade that, those scarce. The coin market is on fire, folks. It's been a while since I've seen it like this. And the reason it's like this, I hope they don't get mad at me, David, but the people that tell you inflation is under control, they're liar, pants on fire. You know, it's not. And it's not. And the coin business is reflecting that. Both coins, not one, but both coins for $4,990. I started with 5 sets. I am down to the last 2. At $4,990, you can own both coins. Not one, but both. If you don't love them, send them back. When you do the research on that, you will find these are so super rare. And, you know, they're going to have the motto on the back, "In God We Trust." So pick which one. I mean, well, you can't pick. You get them both. 4,990. I started with 5 sets. I am down to the last 2. I'm just wondering, Wilson, what would happen, just hypothetically, if our cameraman Wilson went over to Janet Yellen, Secretary of the Treasurer, and stood there and looked her square in the eye, shook your finger, and went, "Liar, liar, pants on fire." Do you think you get arrested? Even if you don't set her pants on fire. Just for saying, "Liar, liar, pants on fire." I can feel it. Someone's going to buy one set. I desperately want one of these sets. I even told Jack I want one of these sets, but we bought these for PrimeTime Shopping Network. And I'm going to offer them to the customer first. We started with 5. We're down to 2 sets. And the first person that buys a set will pay for shipping too. Now, I want to show you something. I am going to take these 5. Camera 2. Once in a while, a great while, I come across something so rare. I can't believe I scored it. This are 3 of the rarest coins. I don't want to break this set up. I only have 1 set. This set. I want to show you as rare as it will ever get. A 1911 S in MS63, which is brilliant uncirculated. A 1911 D in MS63 and a 1911 P. And you're getting glare there, Wilson. What did I do? Okay, I got to stand them up straight. There we go. Now, there are a grand total of, when you're talking about the 1911 D, S, and P, so rare. Ashley, this is, you know what this is as rare as?
Probably.
No. No. D.B. Cooper.
D.B. Cooper?
Have you ever met D.B. Cooper?
I did meet him.
No, you didn't. Did you really?
No, I don't even know who that is.
You don't know who D.B. Cooper is? Yeah, let me. I'm off. What? All right, now, here's what I got. Let me just give you the minutes of this because this is so unbelievably low. I mean, the high relief, I've owned some, that's low. very low, but when you start talking about the 1911, unbelievable. 1911P. You got to understand, like the 1928, for example. These miniatures, this is unbelievable. 8.8 million, 3 million. Look at all this. When you start talking about the 1911P, Wilson, only 197,250 were minted. The 1911 Denver with a bold D, that has such a bold strike, only 846,500. The 1911S, only 775,750. But at 1911P, only 197,250 were ever minted. This is so rare. Ashley, I'm going to figure out a price on this. I only have the one set. I bought it for myself, but I never compete with my customers. I never have. I tried doing that once 31 years ago, and a coin dealer named Bob Hallam said, never compete with your customers. And I email Bob Hallam every now and then. He's right. So I will offer this to you guys at a price no dealer in the country can sell them to you. Who's got a calculator? Calculator. Yes. And my name is not Cal. No, I'm not speculating. That's rare. I am going to give a price. I got a price in mind. I made a mistake. I've made many mistakes. Times. Clear. I forget to keep. Oh, I got a price for somebody. Ashley?
Yes.
I got a price. If you are interested in this, I only have the one set. Folks, I can't put it on the screen. You got to call. Right there. All three. Oh, that is so cheap. Folks, if you want to buy three of the rarest year, 1911, 197,500 is all they minted of the P. Give us a call. It's not going to be 22,000. It's not going to be 20,000. It's not going to be 18,000, 17, 16, or 15,000. It's not going to be 14, 13, or 12,000. It's not even going to be 11,000. Give our operators a call. I have this one set. I bought it for myself, and I just want to make sure. If you are interested, please give us a call. What? And I only have this one set. I know Ashley had a customer thinking about it.
Yes. He wants, the customer wants to know. So it's nice.
I only have the one set, so I know there's a few people calling about this. Yeah, this has been the hardest set to get. I got 2 or 3 people, but one set. I wish I had 10 of these sets. I can't. Once in a while, a great while. Okay. Is it Ashley's customer? No. It's Kiki's customer. New register. They're getting a deal of a lifetime. And who was your customer that was thinking about it? This is the rare of the rare of the rare. And I just want to offer to you. I got a big show tonight. I got David Lloyd Glover. I got a Elvis Presley done by David Lloyd Glover. I got a Magic Johnson hand-signed jersey. I got Michael Schofield. I got an Azoulay copper plate. I got Alphonse Mucha. I got Royo. I got it all tonight, but I got a couple people talking about this, so I'm going to move on. And just so whoever's out there, this one right here. Look at this. Wilson, this is a 1927 and MS66. I have 2. Hand-picked by me. Yeah, that's gem, brilliant, superb gem, brilliant, uncirculated. Give us a call. I got the best prices on TV. Look at that. Look at that. Sun rising, in God we trust. That was real money, real wealth. So those are some of the coins, but I got to move on to some art. Matt. Camera 2. Are you mic'd up, Mr. Glover?
Yes, I am.
Ugh.
Ready to go.
Barry Chappell coming to you live. It looks a little dark in here, doesn't it? No, I just... Folks, I want to bring up one of the greatest artists, star of art, brilliant star of everything, David Lloyd Glover. Come on up here. How's it going?
So far, great.
All
Yeah,
right.
we're great, despite the inflation.
Yeah.
Yeah, despite the inflation. Well, you're hedging the bets.
I am.
Yeah,
Yes,
with your-
yes. And you just got a big commission.
I did.
You were showing me.
Fabulous.
I mean, that's
Oh,
serious
yeah.
money.
Newport Car Museum in
Yeah.
Portsmouth, Rhode Island. It's the biggest car museum in North America.
And they commissioned you.
Yes, they bought the most expensive Mercedes ever sold.
Really?
Yeah, it's a 1955 300 SLR,
Okay.
and it was driven by Sterling Moss.
Okay.
He won the Mia Miglia in 1955.
The Miglia.
Yeah, Mil Miglia.
Mil Miglia.
Yeah, an Italian race up to the mountains and all that sort of thing.
Okay.
And this is the most famous Mercedes ever built.
And-
so
and
they
they-
bought it for the museum, and he wants me to do another mural for the museum featuring the history of this car. So I'll be painting the car, I'll be painting Sterling Moss winning the race, and a portrait of Sterling Moss all into one giant mural.
Wow. And where are you painting this mural?
I'm painting it here in Los Angeles, and then I send it to Newport, and they install
Newport.
it. Rhode Island.
Where's the car right now?
Car is there in their storage.
In Rhode Island.
Yeah, they just bought it.
So
It's been
if you're
brought-
going to paint up there, do you think there's any chance I could sneak that car out, take it for a quick ride?
Take it for a spin. Yeah.
No, they kill me.
Boy, that's one fast car too.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still just like it was made.
Whoa. And this is, and folks, I don't know if I can share the amount, but it's a lot because you're worth it. You're a very talented artist.
Thank you. And
But you brought some amazing work here tonight. Tell me about this.
yes, the King. This was a recreation of a photograph of the King, Elvis Presley, from about 1956, and I did this by hand and as a painting, and then we made a special limited edition of 25 copies, and there's only one left, and this is number 3. I had kept that.
Number 2.
Is it number 2?
This is number 2.
Number 2. Oh, that's number 2. Number 2.
Yes.
So this is it. The only one that I was able to keep out of the edition.
And
They all sold.
2224.
So this is ink on canvas,
Wow.
on stretch canvas. Limited edition.
And these go for 7,000-8,000?
Yes, they did.
They did, and this is the one.
And now you can't buy any.
Because this is the last one.
This is the last one. So this has been very popular. And of course it has his traditional trademark upswept black hair. And his
Yeah.
Elvis Sideburns. This is the beginning of his career.
I did not know this till I saw the movie on him. He actually was more of a blonde, the brown hair.
Brown hair, yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. Yeah, he likes Superman. He was a big Superman fan.
Yeah.
And what did Superman have? Jet black hair.
Wow.
Yeah.
So 8 to 12,000 at least retail, easy retail. Tell you what I'm going to do on this. This is the only one. I'm going to walk over here.
Yep, the only one.
Show off the painting for a second. Tell you what.
Yep, and that looks great on the screen. That's the
Oh,
color.
look
the
at that.
exact color.
I'm going to give somebody a deal of a lifetime here. I just want to get this show with David going. That's the last one, number
It's the
2.
last one, yes. And it's has a certificate of authenticity on the back.
Tell you what, $1,200 to open, which is dirt cheap, yeah.
That's lucky.
$1,200 to open, $200 increments.
935.
What's that? Okay.
Let's go put these on the desk. Excuse me.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, 1,200. Did she just break something?
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
your desk.
She broke my disc.
It's got a big crack down the middle of it.
Oh my goodness. Oh, you want to see something, folks. This is Patty's. 1,200 to open. You sold the 1911 set?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Who got that?
David. You registered? David.
David. David, you got one of the rarest sets I have ever been able to acquire.
And it's not this, David.
Here, let me go ahead and
Here.
move Elvis.
We'll take Elvis down.
Can you talk
temporarily.
about this? And I want to thank
Open on
Dave.
the Elvis, please.
Open on the Elvis.
Should we put it?
Put Elvis back. Don't be
I
playing
will.
with Elvis.
And
Oh,
I'll
look
show
at
that
that.
it has a certificate signed on the back. And it's also signed on the face, right here.
Oh.
No, how lucky are you? Wow.
And here, I'm going to let you hold her. We have 1,200 on Elvis.
Wow. Oh,
12,
read it by ear, it's really good.
1,200 has been bid.
It's really good, so it's going to be worth it. Oh, yeah. David could find anything on the back too, so FYI.
1,200. Oh, what are the increments? 200? 1,200 looking for 1,400.
Oh, yeah, no, yeah.
Can you move like Elvis at all?
No, I can't.
David, could I have you come down here really quickly and say hi to Susan? She just wants to thank you so much. Here you
Indeed.
go. There you go.
Hello, Susan.
Wow.
Susan's Creek. You like that?
Well, that was Schofield.
Oh, thank you very much. No, I'm in West Hollywood. I'm very close to the studio here.
What?
This one is 2 of 25 that
Okay.
25.
Oh, well, it's my pleasure.
1,200 going
Oh,
once.
do you?
1,200 going
Oh, good.
twice. Fair and final warning. All in, all
Well,
said.
thank
That
you for
is
selecting my
sold.
work and collecting.
Thank you, Elvis the King.
Susan's Creek. Okay, well, it's on its way.
It's in David's hand right now.
Okay, you have a nice evening. Okay.
Thank you
Bye-bye.
on that. That's sold. Thank you on the 11 cent DS&P. And this is unbelievable.
2232. Okay. Yes,
I
indeed.
use some of Elvis's slang with my dog Ginger.
Oh, yeah. She responds to Memphis.
No, I go, Ginger, you ain't nothing but a hound dog.
She goes, "You're right. I'm a hound dog."
And I don't know if I connected with my aunt on my dad's side, but I just wanted to show. Well, what are we looking at right here? What is this, David?
This is I call it the Student Bistro, or the Bistro Student. I'm sorry, the Bistro Student. And this was in a coffee shop.
Hello?
Saw this girl sitting in the window at a table. You can see her coffee and her water. She's reading a book. She's studying for college.
Oh.
And just like it was very dimly lit. This is a brick wall in behind, and you see the other chairs that are around the table. Some other art fans have told me that it reminds them of Edward Hopper.
Oh, yeah, Nighthawks at the cafe.
Yeah, although I wasn't thinking of that when I did it, but it's a different palette color for me.
Beautiful. And just to interrupt one more time, that is what I say, you ain't nothing but a hound dog, too.
Well, he ain't nothing but a hound dog, Ginger.
This is my dog, Ginger. She was a rescue. She was sold to me.
Mm-hmm.
I answered an ad that said 9-pound terrier.
9 pound. That looks like a much bigger dog.
Yeah, and I sent a picture of my friend in Texas. He goes, dude, that's a hound dog. Look at her ears.
Yeah.
I didn't know
9
that.
pound terrier.
She's
I
great.
think she eats 9 pounds a day.
She's something. Very gentle. Scaredest dog I ever found. She's she's gotten a lot better.
Yeah.
She was abused.
Well, when they're rescued, sometimes they're a little skittish.
So what would a painting, because you just say, at Art Brilliance, you'd sell paintings for $40,000 and $50,000.
Yeah, that's be about the price range for this piece.
40 to
if it was in
50,000.
the Japanese gallery in
Wow.
Tokyo.
Well, this is stunning. Sorry, it is called the Bistro Student. So that brings up a question. is she studying to own a bistro, or is she a student in the bistro, or did he get the name wrong, Wilson?
I am sorry about that.
I'm just
Maybe
having
not.
fun with you.
But you know, you can tell one thing about this picture is I painted it, I think 2013. And there's something about this vision that you would not see anymore.
Yeah.
What she's doing. You wouldn't see that. She's reading a book.
Oh.
She's not staring at a laptop.
Yeah.
So that makes it time specific. Still reading a book.
Now, when did you paint this?
2013.
Now, I'm just asking. I don't want to get anybody mad. Did she think you were creepy when you were sitting there with a paintbrush painting her? No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
Oh, no, you did great. You did absolutely great.
Hang on. Tell you what, I want to auction this. This is a $30,000-$40,000 painting. This, you are right. This is stunning. And this is this acrylic or oil?
It's acrylic on canvas.
Acrylic
with a
on
special-
canvas.
With a gloss coating on it.
Oh, that is stunning. And this is
And
$1,200 to open, $200 increments. And I thank everybody that's watching.
And I didn't pay attention, but did Elvis find a home?
Yes,
Oh, he did.
Elvis is sold.
What was that? The
Susan, yes.
Oh, okay. See, I got distracted. I was talking. I didn't know she was the Elvis collector.
She's gonna put it behind her bedroom door.
Well, it'll be an inspiration.
Yeah.
Well, let me show another. This one I thought, give us a call. Ashley,
Yes, you want to show the gardener's shed?
I don't know, but come on, bring it up here.
Why not?
That's not like one of those scary movies. Like the postman always rings
twice. Yes.
Yeah, and
The
that's
gardener's shed.
Stunning. Look
Yeah.
at that. That is absolutely amazing. David, where is this?
Well, this was a garden in England, and it's a garden of rhododendrons, roses, hollyhocks.
Wow.
And there's the shed where the gardener works, and the pathway leading up to the
That is
gardener
stunning.
gets his tools.
Now, when you do a gallery show or stuff like that, I mean, I know what you get for some of your commissions. What would you expect or hope this would sell for? If it were at an auction, if you were...
Well, this is a 2228, so in the price ranges they were selling in Tokyo, this would be about 50,000, which is in yen. They always quote it in yen. It was
Yeah.
incredible, like 50 million yen.
Oh, so
Yeah.
40, 50,000.
Yeah.
Oh, let me take a look at it. Wow, I know a lot of people are going, Barry, I want to see what else he has before I buy.
That's right.
Can you hand me another one, Ashley?
We have other selections.
I like the student, but she looks depressed. I'm sorry, that student looks depressed.
2230.
Ashley, does that girl look like she's deep in thought or depressed?
She looks like she's reading.
Yeah.
Reading a book.
She's reading a book.
A very sad one.
Yeah.
Reading a book.
I'm joking. Whoa, look at this, David.
Yes.
She looks like she just missed out on that 1911 set.
Oh, yeah, no.
That's
We
it.
only had one. That sold.
Only had one.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is spring azaleas.
Garden Path of Spring Azaleas.
Yes.
What is the difference between a spring azalea and a summer azalea?
The time they bloom, and azaleas are, some grow up to be trees, some are low shrubs like these are. These bloom in the spring.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
That is stunning.
Azaleas in the U.S. tend to be in the south. South Carolina,
Yeah.
Georgia.
And this retail 25 to 40,000.
Yes, it's an 18 by 24 canvas mounted on museum board.
All right, what I'm going to do is grab another one of your favorite pieces, Ashley. And I have a method to the madness.
I know you do.
Oh my goodness. Where is this?
This is Harry's American Bar, which is a famous landmark in Venice, Italy. Harry's American Bar.
Was Harry American?
Yes.
Okay.
And
Because that'd be strange if he wasn't.
this is the way the bar was built then and the way it is today. And these were the bartender and the waiter. They said,
Wow.
hold it, can I take a picture? Of course.
Wow.
And
Yeah.
if you go to Harry's American Bar in Venice, and you'll see that very same bar. It's not a large bar.
It's not?
No, it's actually quite small, but it's famous,
Yeah.
world famous.
Ashley, hand me another one of David's new pieces. Yeah. Oh, that's stunning.
2229.
2229.
Yes, more spring azaleas.
All right. David, I'm going to test you.
Mm-hmm.
Can you spell azaleas backwards?
S-A-E-L-Z-A.
I think you're right. I don't know how to spell it forward or backwards.
Okay.
All right. This is Azalea Park.
Actually, I think that's
Wow, painted this. Where?
there's
Where
a little bit
is
of
it?
fuzz on there.
There's a what?
There's a little bit of fuzz. I don't know where that
Oh, I
came
did
from.
see the fuzz. I thought it was part of the azalea.
No, it was a piece of fuzz. I thought, I didn't do that.
That's right.
Yeah.
Whoa, look at that color. Now, how did you mix this? That color of those blues in the background, that is absolutely stunning.
I'm glad you noticed that. Yeah,
Was that a tough part of the painting?
Yeah, it's a lot of work in actually getting those little tones in there that I wanted to get. I use two blues, actually, ultramarine
Yeah.
and phthalo blue, and I mix it with white and a little bit of yellow to kind of green it out in here, because those are actually trees in the distance. You get a little bit of mist.
And this is a $30,000 to $50,000 original.
Yes, it would be.
Wow.
Yeah. And again, springtime. These are beds of azaleas. Azaleas in the foreground.
Stunning.
Little
Ashley?
footbridge over here.
Oh, I like that bridge. Is that a sturdy bridge?
Footbridge, as they call it.
And footbridge.
2231. Lake's Edge.
Lake's Edge.
Gorgeous.
This is in upstate New York, Lake's Edge.
Yeah, we'll put the studious girl over there. Where's Lake's Edge?
It's in upstate New York. It was a park with a lake, and these are reeds that were growing up on the shoreline.
Wow.
I did a quick sketch of this on just a drawing, and then I finished it in the studio.
Make her happy, Barry.
Wow. Well, once again, this is in the $30,000 to $50,000 range.
Yeah.
That is unbelievable. That one right there, is it? Which one's is that? This is.
Just unbelievable, huh?
Unbelievable. Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Look at this next one.
2227.
And I am going to move the Royo over here.
Plain Autumn Lake.
And this is the property that belonged to John D. Rockefeller.
Oh,
Really?
Yeah. It's in. It's in an area of New York, which is near. It's kind of near Chappaqua, New York, and they had acres and acres of land that they used for their farms, just off their estate. And they gave it to the state, all of the property.
Really?
And it's free. It's open to the public. You can just go there and walk around. But it's all lakes and ponds and rivers and fields.
Oh, look, I'm studying at that in a monitor 20 feet away, and that is, look at that reflection.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's one of the best. David, I love your work, and I've seen a lot, and we've sold a lot. That's one of the nicest David Lloyd Glovers I've ever seen.
Incredible.
Look
Thank you.
at that. I can see why that's 50 grand or more.
Mm-hmm. And we call it Serene Lake because it's serene.
And that green, that bright green, what color is that? What would you?
Well, the bright green is just I just make them up, mix them. There is no color. It comes out of a tube like that.
Yeah, oh, it's stunning.
The thing that is amazing about this, they call it the Rockefeller Preserve, is that it's only about 60 miles from New York City.
Wow.
And there's nobody there. You go on this property and you walk around. You won't run into anybody. Every time I go to New York, I go up there just to spend a half a day.
Wow.
Always come away with paintings.
Yeah, and what is the item number on this?
2227.
2227. Retail at least 50 grand. And I want to show one more, then I'm going to get people. We got two more. And then I'm going to get people to call in
Call in
and see which Glover.
2226.
2226. Where is this?
Now, this is along the Hudson River, and this is part of the property that belongs to the Rockefellers, or used to belong. They've willed it to the...
On the Hudson.
Now, you know it's along the Hudson because it was a very rocky area, and all of the walls that divide instead of using old fencing, they would pile up rocks that they excavated to make their fields.
Wow.
So this is the pile of rocks
That
that
is
leads
amazing.
down
How do
the
you
country
get
road.
such depth? I mean, that's 50 years of painting, right?
That's right.
I mean, because a lot of artists, when you go to get that depth, that's perfect. Look at that.
Yeah, it's understanding it's the color temperatures will make that happen.
What? Okay. I'm going to put this back.
Look at
Yeah.
the shadows. I love the shadows of them.
Yeah, that was a shadowy day. But it was a bright sunny day. But you're in the shadows as you walk down this tunnel of trees.
That is stunning. Stunning.
Very impressionistic.
And what's the last one we're going to show for right now?
Napa Vineyard Herb, which is item number 2228.
That's the harvest time. You know, when the vines all turn this color, that's when the grapes are ready to harvest.
And that's in Napa Valley.
Napa Valley. Yeah, that's
Do you
now.
drink much wine?
No, not really.
But when
I-
he does,
But when I do, listen to this. But when I do, yeah, I like it from Napa. Well, it's world famous.
Well, they say you can tell a good wine from one sniff of its cap.
Of its screw cap, that's right. Well, I sell an awful lot of Napa imagery because, people love their wines and, they're decorating their wine caves and their restaurants, and they love the impressionistic views I do of Napa.
Once
Go-
again, this is a $50,000 original by David Lloyd Glover. And my goodness, that commission you're getting ready to do, I'm not allowed to tell the price, but they're
Yeah.
paying on.
Yeah.
You're worth it.
Well, as I pointed out to the owner, I said, you paid a heck of a lot for that car. The most expensive.
Well, I am going to put
Mercedes.
this right here. And before, let me ask the folks, camera 2, or camera, what? Ah. Folks, we have just showed you about 7 more David Lloyd Glover. 10.
10 actually. But you did sell Mr. Elvis,
Yeah.
Mr. Presley.
Tell me which one you'd like to see. You know, a lot of these are 40 and 50,000 in galleries. We're not in a gallery. We can open for a far less. And Wilson, I'm just going to get out of the way so you can pan the
array.
the array. Yeah.
Put that one right there.
Yeah.
Get rid of it.
And I am going to get out of the picture too. These are the original works of David Lloyd Glover. A little later on tonight, I'm going to show you what we call a docudrama we made on David Lloyd Glover. I just wanted to give you a chance to take a look at these. I have some Alphonse Muchas from Jack Solomon Jr. I have some amazing, I got an Azoulay copper plate with the original plate he scribed. Got a couple Jiangs. Got a lot of great stuff, but right now I'm focusing in on David Lloyd Glover's work. If you see one of these right now, give us a call.
I should point out, Barry, that the image that you're seeing on the screen is very accurate to the real color of the painting.
All right, now hang on, I gotta duck down.
So that if you're looking at the paintings now on your TV, that's the colors. You know, it's not going to look different when you get it at home. That's the benefit of high definition cameras, right? Right, Wilson? You can really capture an image well.
Yeah, it's quite the work, David. It is stunning.
I wonder if the bartender and waiter at Harry's bar are still there. I did that painting probably
Wow.
15 years ago, I think. It's possible.
It
They
is.
still work there.
They're fine. They're fine.
Hi, Susan. How are you?
I am going to move over here and
Yeah.
let me see. Which
One you can't see, though, is the shed.
Yes, well,
Maybe there?
yeah,
Can you
maybe
pick that
right here.
Yeah, maybe you could pick it up there. Yeah.
Any request on these?
The gardener's shed.
The gardener's shed.
Yes, you did. That's on your palette.
I want the girl in the coffee, the biscuit.
Oh, the bistro. Is that yours?
That's thank you.
You're going to take her home.
Okay, well,
It's different than what I usually do.
Yeah, I like it. There's a lot of food.
Yeah.
tell you what, David.
Yes.
Have a seat for 10, 15
Okay.
minutes. Let me show some other work, and we're going to come on back.
All right.
I need the easel. Mm. Right about there, Wilson. Okay, folks. I want to show you something here. All right. All right. Get a paper towel. I just spilled my Mountain Dew. Folks,
2131.
2131. Now, folks, this is a very, very special piece right here. Now, I want to show you a couple things here because this is one of the prized possessions that I have right here. This is a picture of the artist. That is Alphonse Mucha. Alphonse Mucha died in 1939. Alphonse Mucha. Well, I want to show you a couple stuff. This is a picture of me a long time ago with Yakov Agam, Big Fat Berry, and Jack Solomon Jr., the founder of Circle Fine Arts. Jack died, and he always said the most valuable work he ever did was the Mucha collection. The Mucha Foundation. Oh, here, you can lean this back. It's okay. Yeah, no, you got it. It's fine. The Mucha Foundation made Jack acquire one of the oldest presses they could find in Bavaria, Germany, ship it all the way to Las Vegas. Now, when Jack Solomon did this, it was revolutionary. And he said that the people at the Mucha Foundation kind of drove him crazy. They kept having him fly people to France so they would have exactly the same pigments that Alphonse Mucha had in association with the Mucha Foundation. Jack died. This is museum edition number 1 of 35. Now, a long time ago, I'm talking a long time ago, a Mucha like this would have been 32 or 3,400 when Jack was alive. But to get the number 1, the museum edition number 1, Rue Royale would get 12 to 14,000 for the number 1. Now, what you will see here is this Mucha Foundation right there. The anti-counterfeiting watermark right here, Wilson. The Mucha Foundation made Jack test that in heat and cold. It's one of the rarest anti-counterfeiting watermarks you could put on the paper. Jack said some of his number 1s with the Mucha Foundation blessing and the S2 signal right there, Jack 2 gallery, were $25,000. Here's what I'm going to do. Alphonse Mucha, to many, including myself, is one of the most original Art Nouveau artists of all time. In 2017, I flew all the way to Prague in the Czech Republic just to see an Alphonse Mucha show. And when I got, they didn't have many, but at one of the galleries a mile and a half from the show, one of the J2 Jack, not number one, were, when you convert the currency, $14,000. So I got this because I knew Jack and I knew his wife Carolyn Solomon. Number one right there, Wilson. Tell you what I'm going to do. I hope you're out there. Ashley, I don't even remember what I paid for this. What's my cost? On the number one, yeah. Museum edition. Okay. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give someone a deal of a lifetime. Bye. Hey, David, give her $1 towards a new pair of pants. They're ripped. Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to make somebody so happy. I can't believe I'm doing this. If Jack Solomon Jr., he's probably looking down at me going, don't you dare. I mean, this is a $20,000 museum edition, signed with a Mucha Foundation anti-counterfeiting seal, number one of 35. $1,200 to open, $200 increments. That is one of the rare, made on a Bavarian limestone press, flown in from Germany. This is number one of the Mucha Foundation. Jack Solomon would have got $25,000 for this. $1,200 to open. $200 increments once we get the open. This is rarer than rare. S2 Galleries. This is rare. We have the open. 1,200 has been bid. Looking for 14. 1,200 going once. 1,200 going twice. Fair and final warning. That is cheap. That is a deal. That is sold. That's Susan. I gotta give her a quick count. Tell Susan, I just gave her a Sunny Liston count. You know, I mean, Sunny Liston count. When Muhammad Ali knocked him out, some people said they counted too fast. They didn't, but for Susan, all right. This is number one of 35, Mucha anti-counterfeiting watermark. The original was done in 1899. This was Jack Solomon Jr. and Mucha anti-counterfeiting mark. Number one of only 35, museum edition. This is BC 2130. On this one, it's not as large, but it's very rare. This is a cognac ad. Did you ever have cognac before, David?
Absolutely. I have some in the bar.
You have some in the bar?
Yeah, the home bar. Cognac.
You got a home bar?
Oh, yes.
Okay, yeah.
It's in there.
Tell you what, on this, it's not as large. $950 to open, $100 increments. on Museum Edition number 1. I only have a couple more Muchas left. And look at that, cognac. Now, in 1930, when the Czech Republic was granted to be a country, they actually had Alphonse Mucha design their first currencies. All right, I'm going to show you one more Mucha, then I'm going to move on to some other art, but take a look at this. BC 2207. Now, David, I want to ask you a question. And I got to replace, we scratched the plexi. I didn't, but I'll get a new piece of plexi. Do you know, in art, the difference between a naked and a nude?
A naked and a nude.
Yes.
A nude wears drapes and things.
No. No.
Naked, they're just nude.
A nude woman must be able to form an equilateral triangle between her breast and her belly button. Yes. That's why they would spit in the salon on Monet's and other works, because they were just plain out naked. And unfortunately, they might have spit on Mr. Alphonse Mucha's because she ain't a Greek goddess. She's nude, naked, whatever. This is number 435. I'll tell you what, it's a little smaller. I want to have some fun with it. Start at $0, $150 increments. And this is one of the last Muchas I got for a while. So please give me a call if this interests you. It is stunning. What is that an ad for? Ow. Ow. What's the guy's name? He's no longer with us, but he made all those. He used to be on Saturday Night Live. Chris Farley, yeah. That's going to leave a mark. What is this an ad for? You know French, Matt. What is it going to be? What? That's not for a croissant, is it? This lady is not doing an ad to eat something. What is this for? No open once. No open twice. Fair and final, no open. All right. Oh. I got it.
You're just making me crack up.
I'm sorry. Folks,
It's okay.
this is one of the coolest Michael Schofields I've ever seen. It's one of the last Michael Schofields I have. 2214. Folks, the Michael Schofield. He is in the Arm & Hammer $1 billion collection. Yeah, 2214. Look at that coloring right there. That is astonishing. Yeah, Matt, this is 2214. Ah, you got it. Good. List at least 25,000. Michael just sold a triptych for $180,000. You know that, David? 60 grand a painting. Yes. Yeah. Well, I always called him the rascal, but this is one of the prettiest Michael Schofields I've ever come across. He keeps putting off his open heart surgery, you know that. Everybody begs him, go in there, go in there. He won't do it. He's not going to do it. You know what his last words are going to be? I should have had the surgery. Bam. Yeah. Tell you what, folks. In the world of Michael Schofield, I've known him a long time. This is one of the greatest Michael Schofields I've ever seen. The way the reflections coming off of what is this called? Sunset Stream. It is stunning. Usually it's $3,500 to open, not tonight. Here's what I'm going to do. $2,000 to open, $250 increments. That is an original oil on canvas by legendary artist Michael Schofield. He is a PGA golf artist. He sold many pieces for Hub's Historical in the $30,000 and $40,000 range. He is in the $1 billion Arm & Hammer collection. This is stunning. I hope you're out there. Look at that. This is as pretty of a Schofield as you're ever going to see. And while you're staying right there, I'm going to come over here for a second. Oh, my goodness. Your muscles. No open on the Michael Schofield. Look at that. That is gorgeous. All right. I'm not going to sell that tonight. It's too pretty. Sometimes art is just too pretty. I know the opposite is true. A lot of people have said, Barry, you're just too ugly.
No,
Yeah, you're too ugly.
nobody's ever said that.
Oh, you would be surprised. All right.
2204.
I just want to show this one, then I'm going to move on. This one right here is an Alphonse Mucha. Comes with the S2 Art Gallery Limited. Instructions on the back how to take care of it. This, and Ashley, we're going to have to get some new plexi put on this. I think they just put a piece of tape there. Actually, we will find, hey, look at that, it's coming off. But I'll double check. There's the S2 gallery. This is the largest in the Mucha collection. This and one other one. Look at that. The Mucha anti-counterfeiting watermark. This is an ad for Monte Carlo done by the legendary Alphonse Mucha. When Rue Royale Galleries bought out Jack Solomon Jr. after he died, bought out Carolyn Solomon. These were, I got an ad from Rue Royale at $11,000, unframed. Yeah, we have retail 15. They were selling them in a closeout sale of $11,000. Watch this. Anybody that wants one of the most valuable, this is from the Alphonse Mucha Foundation. You have the anti-counterfeiting watermark. And Jack Solomon told me, we spent a day and a half together, and he told me a day together, he said, Barry, they were just brutal on that anti-counterfeiting watermark. He said, I invented that. We tested that in heat and cold, and we are talking about, well, that on the other side, you'll see a raised Mucha. Can you, yeah, right where Ashley's finger is. They had to test that. Jack had to fly people back to France to find the same pigments. The Alphonse Mucha Foundation made him find the same pigments that Alphonse Mucha used on the original. Tell you what, folks, I hope you're out there. This is a large piece. What is shipping going to be on something like this? $300. It's got to be to get this to you. It is huge. It's 52 and a half by 38 and a half. That is one of the most colorful, all done on the oldest press. This is the oldest press in the United States. Imported from Bavaria by Jack Solomon Jr. I hope you're out there, ladies and gentlemen. I'm giving this a chance. What did I pay? I paid a lot for this because this is as rare as it gets. This is truly beef tartare. What did I pay for this, Ashley? Because this is as good as it gets. Folks, don't abuse me any more than my parents did. Start at zero, $250 increments. You're looking at a $25,000 Alphonse Mucha. They did, Patty. Don't laugh. They did. I know you saw my mom here the other day. She was so mean. Oh, give me a break. I used to come home from school, say, Mom, can I go play with my friends? Barry, you don't have any friends, and don't call me Mom. I am starting at zero. I'm just curious if anybody on Dish, this is one of the most expensive Alphonse Muchas put out by the Alphonse Mucha Foundation. 20-some thousand Jack Solomon Jr. would sell these for at least. I'm starting at zero. We have $250 has been bid. This is stunning. 500 has been bid. 750 has been bid. Shipping is 300 because 1,000 because this is huge. This is one of the most expensive Alphonse Muchas done by the Alphonse Mucha Foundation. We are at 1,000 looking for 1,250. 1,250 has been bid. $1,250. $1,250 going once. Down. Oh, that is cheap. They are getting the deal of a lifetime. Who's getting this for $1,250? Robert. Now, Wilson, I'm on camera. Hey, Matt, do me a favor. Dial 911. This is a robbery. It shouldn't go this cheap. $1,250 going once. $12.50 going twice. Ah! All in. All said. Sold. Oh. All right. Mussels. What? All right. Here is an Alphonse Mucha, a smaller size. This is museum edition number 7 of 35. Biscuits and champagne. Museum edition number 7 of 35. And I'll tell you what, because someone who just bought that last one I got, and then I am out of Alphonse Muchas. All right, here's what I'm going to do. Start this at 0. What? Okay, I'm bringing the large one up. Here we go, the last princess. Look at those blue eyes. Come on, it's good training for your tough mudder. Come on. Now lift it up with only one leg. I know, I'm abusing her. This is huge. This is the largest Alphonse Mucha I have ever seen. 14 of 300. You have the Anti-Counterfeiting Mucha Foundation. You have the J2 Gallery, number 14 of 300. And what is the item number on this?
2203.
2203. This is Princess who?
Princess.
Here. Oh, I'll tell you right here. I have a copy of it. Hang on. And we got oh, good. We got rid of the glare. And this is the last large Mucha. This is the first currency of the Czech Republic, designed by Alphonse Mucha. This is huge. 204. 2204.
This one says 2203 on the back. Princess. Okay, so then, yeah.
Hyacintha.
Oh, yeah.
This is sold. Take it down, Muscles. Well, hang on. Is it the same?
Yeah, I'll tell you. Same gentleman.
All right. That is gone, I think. Now, are you a basketball? Anybody out there a Magic Johnson fan? That's Magic signing this particular Zach's original. 2022 Zach's, signed by Zach's. Zach's is one of the fastest rising pop artists. And right there, Magic signed it. There is your hologram by, was it Beckham? Let me see who it is, who the authenticator is. You guys know that. I'm better than me. Who authenticates sports?
Who authenticates sports?
Yeah, right there.
No, what's his name?
Oh, Beckett, whatever. All right, folks, This is huge. It is an original Zach's signed by Magic Johnson. And on the back is a picture of Magic Johnson signing this piece. And it is an original Zach's. Zach's usually gets $14,000 for an original. And to have Magic Johnson signing it on top of that, it's probably closer to $19,000. Here's what I'm going to do. That's beautiful. Magic Johnson's a pretty big guy, right? Yeah. Hey. I'm going to do $1,500 to open, $200 increments. That is the most colorful Magic Johnson you're going to get. Look at that. No open on that. Tell you what I'm going to move to real fast. I got an Azoulay copper plate, but I'll tell you what. All right, Ashley, I am going to just... Here's what I'm going to show you right now. This was the surprise of the night. David, this I thought would have sold so fast. Yeah, David, this is an original.
Yeah, that is.
And it is entitled The Bistro Student, done in 2013. 2232. $50,000 retail or gallery price. And let me come in a little closer so the ones behind
looks great
it.
on the
What?
looks great on the screen.
All right, right there. The Bistro Student. Oh, tell you what, I hope you're out there, because David Lloyd Glover is a legend in the art world. He gets paid 50, 100 grand for commissions all the time. And I'll tell you what, how many, do you think we have enough viewers, Patty, to auction this to start?
Let's do it. Let's do it.
I'm starting at zero.
Whoa,
$250 increments
that's a deal.
on a $50,000 David Lloyd Glover, the Bistro Student. This is a monumental piece. This is like Nighthawks at the Cafe by Edward Hopper. This is one of the coolest. Look at the composure of colors that David Lloyd Glover has put in this piece. When I saw David today, one of the first things we were talking about the show and the art, he said, this is one of my best. And look at this right here. No open yet. Now a smart guy, David, might grab this painting with me and run like hell. Because I don't want this going cheap.
Verifying.
We are no bids yet. Well, we got a phone ringing.
Did you want to open? Hello? Yes.
We are at zero looking for an open on one of David Lloyd Glover's favorite pieces of art. What was the hardest part about painting this, David?
Actually, it was very difficult. I was
Well, come on up here. Yeah.
The difficulty was trying to keep the detail in the background, but actually not show it. But trick your eye so that you could see that there was a painting there. There's furniture here. There's chairs here, curved back chairs.
Oh, so
brick on the
similar,
wall.
Yeah.
But it's not there. It's illusions.
Oh, that is stunning.
So that's layers of colors, all different colors.
Well, we don't have
Until-
an open on this.
No.
So I'll tell you what,
Verify. PrimeTime Shopping might have a zip code.
I had a chance to get away there. You see that?
Yeah, you were moving.
I was moving
Open
for.
250.
We have the open at $250.
PrimeTime Shopping.
Well, that would be a lucky buyer.
500.
Lucky
500.
500 has been bid.
That's a start. Yeah, so,
Do you ever see Steve Martin in The Jerk?
yeah.
I love that part when he says, all I need is my dog and my ashtray, and my chair.
Yeah.
We're at $500 now. I can tell you, I know David a long time. David is very fair with me, but I can't buy this for $500. Nobody can.
No, that's for sure.
Nobody can. I'm going to get out of the picture here. That can't help. I am at $500 on a $45,000 to $50,000 David Lloyd Glover. $500
Yeah, you would have to pay me more for
reluctantly
that.
going
Verify.
once. Hang on, let's get everybody. This is one of the best that David has ever done. 45 to 55,000. 500 going once.
750.
1,000.
750 and 1,000.
Verify.
Verify.
We're at 1,000.
Hi, Suzanne.
This is gorgeous.
We-
Okay, it's 1,000 right now. Do you want to do 1,250? Oh, okay. Thank you so much.
Oh my God! You know what fun I am.
We are at 1,000.
You're so sweet. Thank you, sir. That is the sweetest.
$1,000 going once.
So sweet.
$1,000 going twice.
So sweet.
Ooh, that's cheap. Fair and final warning.
You got yourself a beautiful one.
All in,
My favorite.
all said,
So I'm happy
sold.
that I sold it.
Wow.
That went cheap.
Yeah, I know.
Now, let's see what else. I'll tell you what,
I'll give you for shipping.
I'm looking. We sold both of those.
You are all set. So it'll be only $1,000. You want to
Now, folks, for my both art and coin, Matt, can you go back to the 14 S&D one more time while I grab another piece of art? I'm talking about the coin. Right there on your screen. I started with 5 sets 3 weeks ago. I'm down to the last 2. I'm picking some more art, but I just want to show you this one time. I think we're getting ready to see rare coins, and that is as rare. Those are very rare. The 14D, I believe, has a menage of only 453,000, one of the lowest menages of any $20 St. Gaudens. It's called a St. Gaudens or a $20 double eagle because it was designed by Augustus St. Gaudens. Unfortunately, he died the year it was released. He didn't even get to see it in circulation. Now, the 14S has 453,000 menage, one of the lowest of all. And the 14D, I'm sorry, the 14D is low. 14S, most of them released, went to South America and Central America. So to find this set at $4,990, I believe a storm is coming. I don't believe the government. Fortunately or unfortunately, I have 2 degrees in the dismal science. I have a 4-year degree. a bachelor's degree in economics from Southern Oregon State College. I got a master's degree in economics from University of Nevada, Reno. I know how to calculate inflation. They lying, folks. But anyway, that's just my opinion, not the station's. I think everybody's going to see what real intermediate inflation means. We're just at the baby steps. Coins like that will protect you. Get me close. I'm down to the last two sets at $4,990. Now, this is one of the most amazing David Lloyd Glovers you're ever going to get a chance to bid on. Look at this right here. This is BC 2227. Look at those reflections. There you go, Wilson. Yes. $50,000 painting. Serene Autumn Lake. And where was this, David?
That was just on the outskirts of New York,
Where was this, David?
Rockefeller.
Rockefeller Preserve. Look at that. What'd she say?
She's good.
She is.
Rockefeller Preserve.
Folks,
I stood there and painted that.
this is Plein Air Painting.
Yes.
How many years you been a painter?
Started professionally in '67.
Oh, wow. Long time. Folks, this is a $50,000 David Lloyd Glover, and I'm running out of time. I'm going to start at zero, $250 increments. That is absolutely stunning. Those reflections.
You notice that most of the paintings I do usually have a bit of water in it.
Yeah, the water.
In most paintings, yeah. I like the effect.
And you've been painting professionally since 1967.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever gotten 90% done the painting and made a mistake and go, darn, and it just ruined it?
In watercolor, you can do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. You have a little more latitude with oil or acrylic because you can kind of cover up your whoops. But watercolor is not so forgiving.
No. No open. All right. This gets back to the jerk and the Steve Martin concept. This painting, I'm going to run with this painting. No open once on an amazing painting. Look at that. No open. I'm going to take this painting and run like there's no tomorrow. Anybody got an open on this?
They're fine.
Oh, and then shopping and a zip code, please. Why, Susan? You wanna open? Open.
We have $250. Look at those reflections.
Mm.
They are absolutely stunning.
And you can see the maple leaves floating on the water.
Look at them. Yeah. How long did it take you to learn how to do that?
Well, I started when I was 4. Started
4?
my own painting exercises. And
500.
never stopped.
Went to 500.
Never stopped.
Never stopped. And
750.
750 has been bid.
It was right out of high school. I went professional, full time.
Yes.
And I was a published artist when I was 17.
Wow.
He's great.
You've seen it and done it all. I am down to one bidder at $750.
Wow, that's a
Hey, it's getting late, but let's see what happens. Yeah, I'm losing money on you, David, but it's all right. It's going to a great customer. $750. Going once. What? Going once. Going twice. All in, all set, sold. Well, thank you there. What? Yeah, show the wall there, Wilson. Because I want to also show something while you're... The what?
The Wailing Wall.
I don't know if I'd say that.
It's the wall of shame. No, it's the wall of beauty.
Yes.
You
And I'll tell you what I am definitely going to do tonight.
Repeat.
I have put this off too long.
Want me to grab it?
If you feel you've lifted enough weights, she could beat me up now. All right, folks. Take a look at this. The late Alan Finger. Did you ever meet Alan Fingerhut? He was a great guy. He used to call me up. He introduced me to Jiang, the work. And he used to tutor me on how rare Jiang's were. And until I got it right, I couldn't say the K's of Dongwang correctly. And he'd call me up, make me practice with him. This was one of the last projects Alan Fingerhut was working on. This is a bronze sculpture. I believe this is Elephant Family. Now, just so you know, I want to show you what Alan Fingerhut was selling these for. You know, Jiang is a friend of mine. He's come on my show. The entire Yunnan room at the People's Hall. Yeah, Jiang is the father of Yunnan School, was done by Jiang. Well, Alan Fingerhut, in his last price sheet, and what I loved about Jiang, look at this, every single one. This is the February 1st, 2005, were sold out. Every Jiang was sold out. And you get to the Jiang sculptures, and the last published price was $35,000. And it says call. And this is the only one I've ever had. It is heavy. And what is the number on this?
1960.
What is it?
118 of 225.
118 of 225. Yeah, what I want to do is show a picture of Alan Fingerhut inspecting this piece. And he was literally... All right, I'm gonna do that right next. You got it. There's me with Jiang, a great guy. These are $35,000. I am gonna auction this piece. I have a picture. That's all right, but it was a picture of the late Alan Fingerhut. Whenever you see a commercial for Fingerhuts, that was Alan Fingerhut. He died just a year ago. COVID, I believe. I'm not sure. But anyway. Yeah, I'll tell you what I'm going to do, folks. I'm going to start an auction on this. This is $35,000, but here's what I'm going to do. And I hope you're out there. $2,300 to open. $250 increments. Then we're getting a David Lloyd Glover request up. Folks, I hope you're out there. This is a $35,000 bronze done by Alan Fingerhut. And he inspected each one. It's all right. Hey, that could have been, that's it. That's it right there. Yeah. Look on the back. You'll see a picture of Alan Fingerhut. Is that him inspecting it? Yeah. Anyway, no open once. Oh, man. Well, it's okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Show that picture. There's the late Alan Fingerhut. He would inspect every inch of it. Yeah, $35,000. No open at $2,300 or whatever. Can you hand me that right there? Oh, this is heavy.
Yeah, it's kind of heavy. Yeah.
Well, I got to go home and eat some spinach. All right, the Gardener's Shed, BC 2225. What did we have this out? Tell you what, is it a request or they just want? Start at 250 to open? Sure. All right, let's do it. And David, I'm so glad you came out tonight. I got 13 minutes left, but I'm going to stay on and sell some coins.
All right.
To the internet people, but man, thank you.
Well, it was a pleasure coming in.
We have 250. That is so. Now that, how did you get those? Are those roses? What are those?
Yeah, the red roses.
And what are the?
And
How much?
500.
500 has been bid.
And we have rhododendrons.
This is a 50,000 rhododendrons.
Yeah, the white ones. There's white rhododendrons. And there's some blue rhododendrons in the back of the trail.
750.
750. Hey, what's my? I'm at 750, looking for 1,000.
Keep going, yeah. Yeah, that's a.
1,000.
This is a $50,000 David
Yeah.
Lloyd Glover. I am at 1,000. I'm off. All right, I'm down to one bidder. Oh my, this is too cheap. Well, folks, let's see, we're verifying. Where are we at right now? Oh! The humanity. No, no, this is not the Hindenburg. I'm not that big. Yeah. I am down to one bidder at 1,000. Once, twice, fair and final warning, sold. Thank you.
I got you.
Now, David, first of all, I got about 9 minutes left on dish. I want to thank you. And it's always a pleasure. And I'm going to keep selling. I'll be calling you tomorrow.
We'll be around.
All right. Thank you. Thank you. Now for my coin customers, I got to move over here and show you this. There are two coins that I have got to, and I'm going to move over here to where they are. This is a still shot. Well, it's moving. The 14D and 14S, I started out with 5 sets. I am down to my last 2 sets. And what I want to do is tell you that in the environment we are in, you cannot do wrong. 453,000 is all they minted of the 14D. Guaranteed by PCGS. At 4,990, give me a call. I also and I'm going to move over here. Sorry. Bye, David. I'll talk to you tomorrow. I have a 1927 and 6.6, and I have a 1927 and 6.4. I'm going to grab the 6.4. Look at this coin. Those both are Blazers. 6.6 is 3,800. The 6.4 is 2,500. They are graded by PCGS. And folks, I only have a few minutes left. If you guys are interested in that 14 D&S, I only have 2 sets left. Call up. Let's see if I can't sweeten it a little bit. Call up on the 14 D&S. Call up on the 1927 and 6.4 and 6.6. I want to thank all of you. Still got 7 minutes left. I feel like Richard Gere and An Officer and a Gentleman. I want your DOR. No. I want your DOR. No. Why won't you give me your DOR? Because I got no place to go. I don't, Wilson. I'm going to wander the streets right next to you. But fortunately, I have my somewhat hound dog, Ginger. Call me. Yes, she is. Folks, look at that 6.6. Look at the 6.4, and I want to thank everybody. Hang on. Now, folks, here's what I want to do. I got 2 people thinking about it. If you, and I just want to say this before I lose dish. And this is camera 2. This is my opinion. This is not, I don't want anybody else to be blamed for this. I think we're getting ready to go into a serious economic problem. I disagree with the spokespeople out there that think inflation is under control, or that you can't have both. Stagflation is not possible. It is. I think we're getting ready to see some real inflation. I think you're going to be amazed in a year and a half what gold coins are going for, what rare gold coins are going for. I am down to the last 2 sets. I got one person thinking about the 14D and 14S, the other shot there, Matt. And what I want to do is I want you to think about this. If you can get close, I got an idea. I want to sell one more set. I have 2 left, and I want 1 set for myself, but I can't compete with customers. And I had these up for $4,990. We'll put the price up and give me a call because I got an idea. If you are interested in this, I got a way of enhancing this deal. Please give us a call because I am down to 4 minutes left. And I think whoever gets this 14D and S with only 457,000 of the 1914D being struck, the $20 St. Gaudens, I can make you a deal. I know a lot of people, I'm down to the last 2 sets. I know it's up there for $4,990. Ashley, Patty, Juliet, I got an idea to sweeten. I want to sell 1 more set, and I want to buy the last one for myself. So if you've been thinking about this, I think this is exactly the type of protection for what's coming. And I don't think people realize. I've done an awful job explaining how rare those are. Give me a call if you're interested. I got an idea. I'm gonna work on the price. So call me. I only have 4 minutes, 3 minutes left, because I got an idea. Those are 2 rare coins. And I want to thank everybody for watching me tonight. I'm down to a minute. Camera 2. 2 minutes. Well, folks, it's been a joy bringing you a show. My name is Gary Upchurch. I will be back next Wednesday. That was the name on my first fake ID. I was 14. And it was an Ohio State driver's license. It worked great till some guy asked when I was buying something, "So, Mr. Upchurch, what year did you graduate high school?" It's like, oh, damn. So ended that escapade. Folks, I'm going to make a deal on the last set. I'm buying one of those 14 DNSs, and I'm going to make a deal on the last set. It's going to be less than $4,990. If you call me right now, you'll get a deal of a lifetime, but you got to call real fast. I got less than 2 minutes. I got 1 minute left. And I want to thank you all. Any last deals, please give me a call. He said one more thing. Ashley, is anybody texting you on those? Because I got a great... Good night, Randy. And I got, for the last set of 14 DNS, 20 seconds. Hey, folks, we love you. We ship fast. And I want to thank all of you. I'll be back next Wednesday night. Be safe. See you later. Buford, don't kick that dog. Bye.